Hello friends, Semigram doing TCGs yet again. More part the Mistveil, let's go. So what actually happened was there was a card I had for another game that I really wanted to keep. But a certain somebody named Paul also wanted it for his collection. And he knows that I am a sucker for sealed product. So, considering how much I typically buy from him. Woo! So, he offered me some sealed Mistveil for said other card. So here we are with some part the Mistveil. We're going to open it. Fingers crossed that this was a wise decision. I mean, the funny part is, honestly, there's no one single card in Mistveil that is worth the card I traded. But I could get several nifty cards, and that would be nice. So here we go. Let's find out. Getting started. We don't get said nifty card in the first pack. But that's okay. We'll keep going. I mean, there could be... I say there's no single card. There is that Marvel in the gold pack. That would be the one. So yeah, let's just pull that. That's the way to do it. Supercell in foil. I actually think I don't have a foil of this, so that's actually something I am pleased to see. Good start. Good start indeed. Thanks, Paul. Very happy with that. Rares. Rare foils. Blanche. Mr. Blanc. Monsieur Blanc. There is a Rage Spectre, our first non-foil Majestic with a Venomous Bite. So I just traded for a couple cards too. I say traded. I bought one and traded for the other. To start building a Enigma deck. So all that being said, I'm clearly going to pull the cards. Rowdy Locals. There's another Majestic. I'm clearly going to pull the cards that I just dealt for. That is how this goes. However, they're good cards. So that's not exactly the end of the world. It'll be like, oh. But then it'll still be like, yeah. That's very... I'm being very helpful and explanatory here. I hope you enjoy the detail. I'm practically Tolkien-esque in my detail here. I did my usual over the weekend, built my... I say over the weekend, before the weekend. I was not here the weekend. Yay! I still love this card. I'm going to point it out almost anytime I see it, because sometimes I'll forget. But I love the art, and I like what it does. Anyway, I did my usual, went through, built decks to give away to folk. So, as always, keep in mind, I have a pretty big, it's basically just Mistveil right now, but I have a pretty big chunk of bulk, but I also have foil 3 visits, another foil. Okay. But I also have both Blitz and CC decks put together, just as giveaway kind of decks to send to people interested in getting into the game. So, if you are interested, feel free to hit me up. There is Stillwater Shrine Dust. Yeah, just let me know. Usually all I ask is, if you want just like a ton of bulk, I pretty much just ask that you pay shipping for it and I'll send it to you. There's a short circuit. I may still need a short circuit. There are a couple of the non-foil Evo pieces that I don't have yet. So I got 2 cases. He sent me a picture of a bunch of cases and said, what cases do you want? And I was like, I picked one of them and I told him to pick the other one. I think this is the one he picked. So we'll see who did a better job. Now that could have worked against me. He could have had a pick and been like, this one. Sacred Art. Jade Tiger Domain. That's a good majestic. He could have known. He could have used his powers for evil and sent me one he thought was bad. We shall see. But we are still seeing who picked the better cases. Blanche. No big hits this box. We do have the foils that are nice, the majestics that are nice. No cold foil yet. Bonds of Agony, not bad. Bonds of Memory. So we are, is that pack of sleeves done? Yes, it is. Luckily, I already have another one over here, because I thought it had been done previously and it were not, so I already opened one. Neat. I just dropped the sleeve on the floor too. Never gonna find that again. Being as these are clear. Double Trouble, Moon Chakra, not bad. Claw Champion. Alright, we're getting to the bottom of box 1. We're not all the way to the bottom yet, but we are getting to the bottom. Still no cold foil. Key Unleashed, Double Trouble, Emissary of the Wind. I love this card, y'all. It's got a pretty simple effect. It's nothing crazy, but I do like those things like, yeah, that card that I have pictured in my head that I've used who knows how many times and cannot remember the name of. Wow, something's wrong with me. Anyway, some little wimpy attack that basically there's some way to get you go again. I just like little attacks that get go again, especially as a warrior main where spillover, you don't have a ton of attacks in general. Having that little, or a ton of go again in general, in particular. Just getting something that's like, all right, we're going to squeak in just a smidge more, or make them block just a smidge more. Well, there's a cold foil. That is a very good start. Cold foil legendary extended art 12 petal Kesea. So far, so good. Excellent start. First, Paul also sent me right after we made the deal. He sent me a picture of some stuff that he opened that was straight fire. So that's pretty nice too. We'll see. Hopefully he didn't absorb all the fire for himself. This is a good start. One box in, I'm not mad. He had enough cases when I was picking that there is definitely the possibility there was a gold foil to be, a gold pack to be found. So we'll see about that too. Haven't played anymore since last recording, but I'm super excited. My buddy Andrew, who did my logo and did my intro of the Carboard Cohorts, is finally joining into the Fab collective, and I'm super excited. I always thought he would like it. I know he tried it briefly at one point and wasn't a super fan of it. But now he seems to be really, really enjoying it. And I'm enjoying that. Just seeing him get embraced by the community, seeing him embracing it back, and just seeing how excited evasively waves of aqua marine. So common cold foil this time. Not expecting another one. At the point in the box I found it. But yeah, so I'm super excited to have another game that Andrew and I are both into together. And hopefully he doesn't mind me saying his name. I think he usually does on his, back on the day on his channel. I don't think he's shy about it, but yeah, here we go. Cheese Double Trouble. Pretty slow second box so far. Just the Bonds of Agony. There's another Majestic coming up though. Another foil Supercell. That's funny. Went from 1 to 2 in one case, or none to 2 in one case. Nice. Alright, so we've got 2 Majestics total so far this box. We've got a decent chunk of box to go though. Chi Unleashed. Desires of Fesh. And another thing that popped up. I say I don't have a whole lot to talk about. That's not true. 3 visits regular. My bud Jordan, that was the Scheming Skeleton, has popped up with my other bud, Brandon, his brother, who I got the cards that I did the other deal with recently. Emissary of the Wind. Attune. I don't know. They didn't say, at least that I remember hearing, exactly how frequently they plan to do videos together. But they dropped their first video together, talking Flesh and Blood again, on the channel Flesh and Bros, because they are literal bros. So yeah, go check them out too. It was an interesting video. They are not planning to be on the competitive end of playing, so they're coming from a very casual perspective. Blanche. And that's most of what they're choosing to talk about in at least the first video, is things that are good or bad about the competitive versus casual space. I thought it was a really good conversation between the two of them. As much as I do or have talked to them off screen, and just about a variety of different things, it was neat to hear them talk flesh and blood, and do so publicly and together as bros. So that was pretty neat. Definitely do me a favor and take a glance over there. Alright, this box has been, there's another foil though. Shifting Wind of the Mystic Beast. Okay. It's been a pretty slow box. Now, admittedly, our spice came at the very end of the previous box, but we do already have a cold foil here, so I'm not necessarily expecting a repeat heirloom. No. But yes. Sorry, not sorry. Looks like maybe 5 packs left. Blanche. Bonds. Nada. I still think we've got at least 1 or 2 Majestics left to see here. Blanche. Chakra. Well, there's one of them. Eloquent Eulogy. decent enough card to run into. That may be it, honestly. We caught up pretty good. That foil was all dinged up. Not in great shape. Blessing. Weakest link. Alright, we did have another majestic. Last pack of this box. Moon Chakra. And another majestic. Okay. Siren's Call's pretty decent too. Not mad at that. Alright. So we had one okay box and one really good box. What's next? Box number 3. The packs are all kinds of jumbled up in there. Here's a thought. People are talking about how the boxes are weighable because of the gold pack and whatnot. Should just slip random cardboard pieces into the boxes so that they all kind of have varying weight, or only slip a cardboard piece into a box with a ASIA Legendary without gold packs. Who knows? Mask of Recurring Nightmares. All right. Not bad. We will take a rainbow foil Mask of Recurring Nightmares Legendary. That is yet again a good start. A good start indeed. Not even cold foil. How cool would it be if we got a cold foil Legendary up in here too? Or a common cold foil. That works too. Skycrest. I can't remember. There's still one cold foil common that I need. It might... I was about to say it might be Aquamarine, but I don't think that is true. I don't think that's the one. I could check my list. That would, like, be easy, wouldn't it? Blanche. Aspect of Tiger Man. Alright, fine. We're going to pull up the list. Because I'm too curious. I have to know. I have to know. It is... CF Common. Ah, that's right. It's the Mask of Wizened Whiskers is the one that I'm still lacking. Moon Chakra. Another rare foil. I don't know. It isn't quite at my heavy hitters level of excitement. Gravekeeping. Because Warrior. But I'm also getting excited to try and build some new stuff. It's the first time. I say the first time. I definitely thought about it with Bright Lights, building a mechanologist. And I may still at that. But it's one of the first times that I've seriously... Like, I'm actively considering and looking forward to building it rather than it being a chore. Persuasive Prognosis. Like, that was always the thing, thinking about Azalea, who might still be something that I want to build too. But, like, with Azalea, it always was a chore. With Enigma, I think I'm actually looking forward to it. Moon Chakra. Untamed. Well, This box obviously a rainbow foil legendary and a cold foil legendary, but this is still another good box so far. If I could hit some levels of enlightenment, that would be great. Rage Spectre though. Another Majestic. Not the one I asked for, but you know, I'm being a beggar, so I can't be too much of a chooser, I suppose. Blanche. Venomous Bite. So we do already have a common cold foil. We do have a rainbow foil legendary. We do have a rainbow foil majestic. And we pulled several majestics on top of that. Do we have... I mean, we still got roughly, I'd say 6 or 7 packs left. Do we have any other spice to bring us some joy? Big Blue Sky is a really pretty card. I think it is pretty indeed. Another cold foil and a really nice one. That's what we want. Tooth and Claw. Okay, another majestic rainbow foil. So are we at... We're not at 2 a box, but that's 5 out of 3. 2 out of 3 so far have had 2. It's not bad. Biting Breeze. Art Blessing, double, and an Evo Short Circuit. I think that's the second one in that case. I doubt I needed 2, but somebody might. That's the nice thing about extras in a trading card game, is that you could find somebody who does need the stuff that you don't. Dust from the Shrine. Yet another. Poor timing on that with the LL of Dromai, but maybe she'll be back eventually. Blanche. Vengeful. Another majestic Maul. Again, not a spectacular one, but definitely a decent one. Last pack of box 3. I was pretty sure there wasn't a gold pack, but I just had to tip it a little to be sure. Oh my word, okay. Another majestic, sure thing. Undercurrent Desires. Sold. Alright. Another legendary, making that a pretty solid box 3. Does box 4 finish off with more of the same? Fingers crossed. Let's hope so. And let's find out. I would love it if box 4 ended with at least another legendary. And some levels of enlightenment. Let's get some levels. That first pack did not have any of those things I was asking for. Venomous Bite. The question's going to be too. I would love if either this case or the next gave me another gold pack. Wind Chakra rare foil. Even if it's just the rainbow foil again. Now, we all know I want that marble. So I always talk about how I have that struggle with whether I'm keeping a card or not. As much as I would want to keep that card, I can tell you right now, I would probably not be. So don't be surprised by that particular revelation. That is one I feel like I would have to move on from. A, because I rather enjoy being married. Stride of Reprisal cold foil. That's not encouraging. Maybe we could get a marble. Not the one I was talking about a second ago, just like generally a marble. Let's pull a marble new. Let's do that. But yeah, the marvel of the new moon, I would certainly have to plan on moving on from. Oof, dinged up Nimble Strike. Blanche. Bonds of Memory. So we have a cold foil in this box already, but nothing else. No Majestic of any sort. Blessing. Second Tenant, Vengeful, and no, nothing Majestic or better. Fascinating. And we're digging pretty deep into this box at this point. Well, there's our first Majestic. There we go. Tooth and Claw. Getting us started a little bit. And then we'll see what the gold pack is. I am kidding. I can't see if there's a gold pack or not. I intentionally have it tilted. Prismatic Leyline for yet another Majestic. Alright, so we delved deeply enough that we're starting to see him. With repetition. Chakra, Tides, Tiger Form. Alright, is this box going to make this a truly excellent case, or is it going to leave us on, that was pretty good. I think we are just now dipping past the halfway point. Since I'm doing it out of the box and not stacks, it's a little harder to tell. Bastion. Are we going to get something to fully push it over the line? Rabbit Hide. I like that one. Spillover. Essence. Hey, there's my Emissary of Wind. Foil Cosmic Awakening. So I was 3 out of 4 boxes with 2. Is that true? Nah, the Tooth and Claw was the last box, wasn't it? Could still happen. Tide Chakra, Moon Chakra, First Tenant of Chide, Tide. Nearing the end. Somewhere around 6 packs left. Haze Shelter. There's a Heart Drive, which I think is one of the Evo pieces I still needed. I'm wrong. I needed a Short Circuit and I need 2 Speed Slips. So find me some Speed Slips. Fighting Breeze. I'm talking specifically to you. Thank you. And that's actually all I need for non-foil at this point. Blessing, Second Tenant, Tide, Chakra. Oh, I need a cold foil of these still. I've now pulled 3 regulars, but no cold foils. Would love to see one. Okay, I just completely tipped that box over, so I have no idea what's in there now. Blanche, Restless Coalescence, Essence of Ancestry, not a gold pack. It's in the other case. It's fine. Tide Chakra. Alright. Sacred Art, Immortal Lunar Shrine. Harmony. Last pack. I'm not going to say it. Chakra. Emissary of Tides. And nada. You know, okay, so it looked really promising. We didn't get any levels. That's unfortunate. But Mask of Recurring Nightmares, not bad. And 12 Petal Kaseya, definitely not bad. We didn't get the best Majestic, but we got a pretty good string of Majestics between the Evos, a couple of Sacred Arts, Weakest Link, which I'm the only one who likes. There's another Sacred Art. That's really not too bad. That's a decent start to a couple more cases. But hey, I hope you enjoyed seeing me open them as well. Tune back in for the next one, which is the one I picked out. So it's going to be even better than this. Check back in with me soon. I'll talk to you later. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you for being here. Bye, y'all.